Thanks for joining part 2 of our video notes. Let's go ahead and continue. As you ended the previous video, you were choosing the correct pronouns, and you'll need to share those pronouns that you chose with your teacher, and she will let you know if you're correct. Let's move on to the very last type of pronoun. And this is the type of pronoun that you're probably the least familiar with. These are called intensive pronouns. At times, we may call them reflexive pronouns. Please know that when we say intensive or reflexive pronouns, we are talking about the same one. Intensive pronouns emphasize the antecedent. Remember, the antecedent is the noun or pronoun that comes before it. Each of these words can also act as a reflexive pronoun. So again, there's that hearing of that word. Our example there is, I myself don't like eggs. Now, I is a subject pronoun, but myself is an intensive pronoun. It's adding emphasis to that antecedent of I. I could just say, I don't like eggs. But when I say, I myself don't like eggs, I'm adding emphasis. I'm making it more powerful. So, intensive pronouns are not necessary for the sentence to make sense. Here's another example. The Queen herself visited our classroom. The Queen herself. We don't really need that. It's added for emphasis. Here are a list of the intensive pronouns. Make sure you write those down. Herself, itself, ourselves, yourself, himself, myself, and themselves. Make sure you don't write themself. Notice how all of these words end in either self or selves because it's adding emphasis. Here is another practice. Go ahead and add an intensive pronoun in each of these sentences that you think makes sense. Use the list that you just wrote or scroll back in the video to see them again, and you'll need to check these with your teacher. These are the different kinds of pronouns that we're going to talk about over the next week and a half to 2 weeks. Subject pronouns, object pronouns, possessive pronouns, and intensive or reflexive pronouns. Please know that there actually are more pronouns, but you'll get those in middle school and high school. These are the ones that we are focusing on. If you haven't yet learned the song, go ahead and take a look. This is sung to the tune of SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm not going to hurt your ears by singing this out loud right now, but you're going to hear this a lot over the next couple of weeks. And if you can memorize this song, you're going to get a special treat. So keep that in mind. Thanks for watching, and go check this off with your teacher right now.